Okay, video number 3 is just going to be some basic things that you need to know about the soundboard and how to get things up and running. So we have what are called here in this center section, what are called DCAs. And what these are is just groupings of channels. So if you see, we have one called band, we have one called vocals, vocal effects, keys, piano, guitars, bass, drums, all that stuff there. So what this means is that is over here, these are our individual channels. If we come to our vocals, now we see all of our vocals, mic 1 through 8. See how some of these are flashing? This means that the channel is turned on, but if we were to hook up a microphone, plug in a microphone, and try talking on it, we wouldn't hear anything. Well, that's because the group, the DCA, is turned off. If I turn on my vocal DCA, now we see how these are not flashing anymore. That means that these channels are armed, and if we had a microphone turned on, we'd be able to talk and we would hear sound. The reason why you want to use DCAs is because once you set your vocal mix and you're moving stuff around to the levels that you want individually, now you can come over here and you can come to the vocal DCA and you can actually control those microphones as a group. So you can bring them up volume-wise as a group. So that goes for all of our things. So if we go to our AG2 and keys panel, we can see here's our acoustic guitar, our keys, our piano. Once again, we can turn on the keys, piano DCA, and we can bring up those individual instruments in a group. Most common thing I see is that people will have the channels turned on, but you won't have the DCA turned on and you won't get any sound. So just make sure that if you're using one of these things that the DCAs are turned on as well. Okay. That'll be it, I think, for the, one last thing I'll show you. So the only other channels that we have is TBHS media, which is this last button. And this is basically our headset number 1 and 2. These are the, like the pastor's mics, 1 and 2. And then we have PC, which is the sound coming from the Pro Presenter computer upstairs. And then BGM, left and right, is the background music. That's what that stands for. And it's the Spotify that's on this iPad.